What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your friend Cheap Loots. How you doing? It's been a few days since I've uploaded a video. Just know that I've had a very good reason for not being here, okay? It's not a reason I particularly feel like discussing, but just know that I've had a very good reason. Now, I didn't get a chance to talk about the market or what to expect in my team this week because I didn't record those videos at all. So let's kind of do a little bit of that. First and foremost, we got some new cards coming tomorrow. So I don't know if that's like exciting for anyone. Honestly, they're kind of mid. So I didn't want to make a whole video talking about the cards we're getting tomorrow because it's like, George Mikan, Jason Kidd, DUI enthusiast. I need him on the squad 100%. John Wall, Andrew Wiggins, and Adrian Dantley. It's not exactly like a fun bunch. Like, it's just kind of a bunch of mid players. Like Jason Kidd might be okay, but we're in the age of like the 6'7" and up point guard. Wiggins might be decent, but his time is kind of past. I don't think Adrian Dantley has ever had a good card in this game. He may have had a few that are like okay, but I don't think he's ever had like a good card particularly. And then George Mikan. Shout out to George Mikan for whatever it was that George Mikan did, but I just think his time might have passed a little bit too. Like, when was the last time we got George Mikan? Flash forward, I feel like. Yeah, I feel like Big Mikan was. Look at this peak athlete. Like, this man was cooking. Imagine getting cooked by this guy, dude. For real, I would be really, really upset. This man looks like a scientist from the Manhattan Project, and he's out here straight balling on you with like no lateral quickness whatsoever. So that's the next rush set that we got coming out tomorrow. Like I said, don't think there's really going to be any particular reason you should open super packs for these. Like, they're not really that good. I opened a bunch of the Glorious packs. I did get lucky, but all in all, not really the greatest. So let's take a look at the actual cards from the Glorious set and just kind of talk about them. So we got OG Anunoby. You can get him for under 10K. Super, 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 super cheap. He's actually pretty decent. If you're, I want to say, doing like an extreme budget squad, you could actually do a lot worse than running OG. He's got the size to compete with some of the better shooting guards in the game. He moves pretty well. I actually like the Trae Young escape. Some people don't. I do. It is what it is. Donovan Mitchell size up solid. I like OG's jump shot. He's altogether just pretty good. Elite tendencies, like straight perfect defensive tendencies. He may be the way to go if you're looking for like a budget shooting guard. Him, Mo Peterson, like, they're very excellent options. Then we got Brandon Ingram. I mean, he's not really that good, if I'm being honest, but that's the homie, dude. I love BI. I just really wish they would use Pelicans BI. I'm getting a little sick of them using Lakers Brandon Ingram when he was like, not as good, but whatever. Go off 2K, I guess. Tendencies are actually okay. They kind of give him decent ones. 75 all around and everything. That makes sense. He is good. I like his jump shot. He's just not really exciting. Then we got Jeremy Lin and John Stockton. You can get these guys for like really cheap, under 7K. Neither of them are particularly good. I have a hollow Jeremy Lin because that's what's up right there. Then we got Lauri Markkanen. Lauri Markkanen is fantastic. He is so good. I haven't gotten a chance to pick him up yet, but Lauri's been really, really good all year. His jump shot's a little on the slower side, I will say. And he doesn't have the greatest dribble moves, but he has elite level defensive tendencies, and he's huge, dude. The Lauri Markkanen player build, next level. Shout out to Lauri. He can play the power forward really well, too. Then we got Karolinko. Yeah, Karolinko's the expensive one in this set, and he is really, really good, and he plays the shooting guard. I'll be honest, I've always kind of preferred Karolinko at the small forward over the shooting guard. I don't know if it's just like because I watched this dude play growing up or what. It just feels more natural to me. I don't know. Does anybody else have that issue as well, where just like, even when certain dudes get like quote unquote out of position cards, it just doesn't feel right? Gotta play him at their natural position. Then we got Josh Smith. What jump shot did they give him? Because I feel like they changed it. They gave him De'Aaron Fox release. Honestly, I'm not really that familiar with this release, so let me know down in the comments if this is a release that you like. Josh Smith, for this price point, yeah, he's probably one of the better small forwards you can get too. Like 6'9", LeBron, chunky, thick. He's good. Then we got Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin's okay. There's nothing really exciting about Big Blake, honestly. Like, he's decent. He's one of the rare ones in the set, so he's a little bit more expensive than everyone else, and he is 6'10". His release is good too. He's got like Garland size up and stuff, and like good tendencies. They're starting to kind of max out all the tendencies now, so it's like one of those things. Chris Middleton's Chris Middleton. I really don't think anybody cares about Killer Chris, dude. Honestly, if you do, I'm sorry that I'm not talking about him in more detail, but like, I don't know what you want me to say. Also, it's like really dark in my apartment. I don't have lights, dog. I mean, I have electricity, obviously, or I couldn't, you know, make this video, but I just like haven't gotten around to getting lighting for my apartment. So just like bear with me, okay? It's been a struggle. I did pull MJ, which is sick. So sick, dude. Really hyped about that. I had some ethereal luck occur to me that day, clearly, because I've had the worst pack luck in the history of the My Team community this year and last year too, honestly. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I actually haven't sold them yet. I know majority of you guys probably thought I was going to do that, but I've decided that I'm going to keep them. I kind of need the MT, but like also, when do I ever get an elite level Jordan card? I don't. So I had to keep him. Then we got Larry Legend. Larry's good. It's just like a little too late, honestly. It's not like he's bad. It's just like it's too little too late for him, you know? I just wish they would have dropped him sooner is what I'm saying. Kareem's good. Kareem's like one of the better power forwards in this game. He's no Taco, but he's still very, very, very good. And then we got Kobe Bryant, who I honestly forgot was in the set, and he is not any better than MJ. They're essentially the same as far as like everything goes, but Kobe has his own release, which is worse than the Kevin Porter Jr. release. He's only expensive because his name is Kobe Bryant. So if you want Kobe, go for it. If you are just looking for the best possible card to get, then MJ would be the way to go, honestly, because like he's half the price and honestly just better. So it's like you might as well go that route. We also got some new cards in general, some new all-time rewards. So we got Bobby Jones in here. I haven't talked about a lot of these guys, honestly. I've kind of like, I haven't even done a bunch of these. I've just been busy, man. Bobby Jones is pretty good. He's a great defender. Perfect. Like, I mean, perfect defensive tendencies. 100. Like, straight fire. That being said, you are going to have some issues elsewhere with the Dwight Howard release. So, not the greatest. Terry Cummings is gas. JoJo White's whatever. Vucevic, whatever. Derek Coleman. I definitely need to go get the homie Derek Coleman because it's like, bro, it's Derek Coleman. Like, I need him. The all-criminal squad needs a small forward Derek Coleman. How did I not know? Oh, my word. I really just had no idea. I didn't even know he was a small forward. I have to get him. I have no choice. Like, there's nothing I can do. Like, I need to go get the homie Derek Coleman. Like, the release is actually clean. He's got the Jared Allen release. It's fire. Straight up. Bill Laimbeer is straight terrible. Like, his release is still so bad. I know it shouldn't be a shock at this point, but can they just give Bill Laimbeer like an actual release, like, or just like retool his release in some capacity? Because like, dude, it's so bad. Like, it's the worst release in the game. One of them for sure. I would take Patrick Ewing base over Bill Laimbeer, 100%. It's like super bad. He's good if his jump shot wasn't so terrible. He would be good. I'm gonna still pick him up because it's Bill Laimbeer, though. You know, so like I kind of have to. Jason Terry, he's a fun card. He's just not really that big. He's not really that useful. David Thompson, the Skywalker. It's nice to see him get some love. I feel like he doesn't. He gets a card every year, but I feel like he never really gets love like that. And he's got the Booker release, and he's actually pretty decent. It's just not the greatest card in the world, but you know. And we got Jack Sigma. Look at that hair. Look at this hair, man. That is crazy. That's crazy hair. I just got to say it. But he's 6'11", 7'2" wingspan. Like, very overall solid. The Cedi Osman release is chef's kiss. Fantastic. I love it. Like, that's one of my favorite releases this whole year. It's not the most meta, but it's great. He's got good tendencies. He's got Kobe Escape. Like, he's actually pretty good. You would be shocked. Like, I think a lot of people are sleeping on Jack Sigma. And Paul Westphal is kind of just mid. Like I said before, he looks like every Italian in 1974. Like, literally looks like the starring character from a Cold Case episode. Speaking of which, comment down below if you know what I'm talking about when I say Cold Case, because I feel like there was some confusion between Cold Case Files and like the police procedural Cold Case starring, I don't know her name, she's just a blonde woman with like really short hair. I couldn't tell. Dude, she's been in other things. I just don't know who it is. Anyways, there's been some confusion there. I just want to clarify. I'm talking about cold case, not cold case files, okay? That is more important than any information I'll give you in this My Team video. I stand firm on that. So, let's talk about what we can expect this week, okay? Because we didn't get to do that, so let's talk, right? So we're getting some more all-time cards. Obviously, we're going to get more Western all-time because we obviously are leading the pack with Eastern here, so I'm guessing they're going to do more Western. I truly don't know what cards we're getting and when we're getting them, so it's hard to really say. I can say that, like, I can make guesses, I guess, but I don't really think there's a point to that. Personally, I mean, you could just look at the all-time NBA guys, and we'll probably get one of these cards. I think all of the cards are... Have they all been all-times? No, because I don't think... Oh, yeah, Steven Jackson's here, isn't he? Yeah, he is. So they're all all-time guys. So it's going to be kind of interesting, I feel like. I don't know who we're going to get for what. What's my Bulls one going to be? I'm going Bob Love, probably. I would say the Bulls is probably Bob Love or like Jerry Sloan or... Yeah, that makes the most sense. Or they'll go Kukoc because they love giving out Kukoc cards, right? Has Cleveland got theirs yet? I feel like they haven't. I feel like it's a pretty good shot that it's Larry Nance, though. I feel like that makes the most sense. Or, you know what? Give me Jim Choney's. I don't know. Bingo. Give me Bingo, dude. Washington, like, probably like Phil Chenier or like Earl the Pearl Monroe, I would guess. Nah, not old Dusty. Jack Marin, yo. It might be Jack Marin, straight up. I don't know. Anyways, Friday, we're going to get some more cards. We're going to get another... I think, actually, we're going to get an out-of-position set or fan favorites. I don't think we're going to get another, like, standard promo. I think they're going to give us something that's a little bit more spicy. I don't think it's time for the next set, right? No, I don't think so. So, yeah, maybe they give us, like, a fan favorites or an out-of-position. That would kind of make the most sense to me. As far as, like, Invincibles that we could get, though, I mean, we've gotten majority. Who are we missing for Invincibles? Like, we got our T-Mac, we got our Kobe, we got our MJ, we got our Bron, we got our Giannis. Let me see. Who else do we need still? Durant. We do need Durant still. I would say Durant's a good shot. It might be him. We do need our Invincible Kawhi. It's, like, obligatory at this point. Jokic, I guess, at some point, unless I'm missing it. Like, did we forget about him? I don't know. What about season 5? Let's go back. Kristaps, maybe, like Devin Booker, like random people like that, but I feel like we've covered all the big bases at this point, besides like Big Bill Russell, and then maybe like Grant Hill, I guess. But I don't know. Let me know what you think we're going to get down in the comments below on Friday. We're just in such like a weird spot that it's really hard to predict like what exact content we're going to get on Friday. So I think it's going to be fan favorites or out of position, but let me know down in the comments below. It's your friend Sheepludes, and I'll be back with more content tomorrow.